Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and I am doing a plan with me today. I want to first talk about how last week went. I told you guys this was a no-go. I didn't end up using it except that first day, and I had the to-do list going, so I decided to just use the to-do list and my monthly view calendar. So I've got this Ashley Shelley. I show this not in detail. It's just a monthly calendar and I write all of our family stuff on here. It's also duplicated digitally, generally speaking, so that we can have reminders on our phones so that Johnny also sees everything that's going on family-wise. And then to-do listing, I just use this and I really enjoyed this. I didn't end up using it over the weekend. You can see I went Monday through Friday. And I made the dot marker match the titles for the most part. I just used gray instead of the brown one because I didn't feel like coming back in here and finding the brown one. I have the other colors in here. This is the Inspire Ultimate Planning Pack, and I've got two of the mild smoky colors and then the gray as well in here. Actually 3 mild smoky colors. And I really enjoyed this. I may end up sticking with this like as a long-term thing. I just really liked it. This notepad's from Sprouted, and I like this one because it's got like a thick backer, so it's like a clipboard. I've got a clipboard here to talk about that in a minute, but I really enjoyed using this, and I'll just rip this one off. I made ribs, so I wrote down a recipe from Mad Scientist Barbecue. I really like his channel, and I just kind of wrote down the steps to that. And then, because June is starting this week, by the time you guys see this, it will be June, and June is Pride Month. It's also my birthday month, and I love rainbows to begin with, so we're going all rainbow themed for June. I'll talk about it in my June planner stack, but I decided to use these twin tones. I found the ones I wanted to use for the week. And each day of the week is going to be a different color of the twin tones, and I really liked the way this rainbow turned out. So I just used it as, you know, like extra little paper over the weekend. So I'll rip that off and start fresh the next time I use this. But I'm actually using the Veritcal Makselife for this. My flagship is a horizontal, so it doesn't work for this, but I made this totally rainbow-fied with the twin tones in mind. I used a few of the Hubman and Chubb Girl stickers, so up here it did say the days of the week up high, and then I stuck the stickers on that said the days of the week, and then I wrote the dates wrong, so they look kind of funny because I ended up writing over them. I didn't want to waste stickers, so I just made it look kind of wonky up there. But then I colored in the top bar, and then I made a line across. So this is my to-do list section, and I'll gripe about this in a minute, but I have the activities for the day, and today's a really busy day. It's Tuesday that I'm filming this because we've got all the things going on today. We're down to one car because my AC messed up yet again. It messed up 3 years ago and it messed up again. So getting the AC fixed, we're down to one car today. So this is going to be a fun, interesting day. But I have a to-do list section down here, and I made the little checklists with the hearts off of this Makselife metal stencil bookmark. I don't actually use it as a bookmark because it does kind of crimp the paper with this little claspy thing, but I love using it for drawing lines and different flags and stuff, and I used it for the little to-do list check marks. And the cool thing about this is it lines up perfectly with the Makselife lines, so once you get it lined up how you want it, it lines up with all the lines the same way. So it's really nice, and when I'm adding more to the to-do list, I just line up my little hearts again and line them up, and then I can write the next hearts down the list. So it's worked out really well. I color them in when they're done. I didn't order groceries yesterday. I'll do that later in the week, but I was adding things to the grocery list that day. And I've got a few things on here to do today, and then I'll add as I go. I knew Wednesday I would do sheets and towels, and I've got to bake cookies because we're having a boat party. I'm going to bring the cookies to that, but as far as like what we've got going on, we've got stuff going on there. Down here, I decided to make it the menu plan. So I've got all of the ingredients to make these throughout the week, but we're running out of things like fresh fruit, fresh veggies, things like that I'll have to fill in. Probably Wednesday or Thursday I'll order groceries, but I like that it's rainbow-fied. I also added some Care Bear washi, which was super cute. I got this from Pip Sticks, and I love it. I think it's super cute. It'll be in one of my spending videos. And I also ended up using some Happy Planner stickers, and I'm writing in my steps down here. That's what the little watch thing is. And I've got my tracker over here, which I did not fill out yesterday, so I need to do that. I thought I would fill these out in the rainbow colors as well to get some rainbow over here. So let's see, we'll grab this side. I did close my rings. Let's see, we'll go back through and mark everything in planning. And I even did some Japanese practice. Read my daily stoic. Hobby time, which I'm going to talk about right here. Did not write down my daily wins. Oh, I don't even have my flagship in here, so that one's a no. I will end up writing them out for yesterday and then filling this out. And then I did PM plan yesterday, which was nice. Okay. So I will end up filling up that dot as well. Let's see what I've done so far today. I did a little Japanese practice this morning, read my daily Stoic, and did some AM planning. So that's all on here, and then the rest I will try to fill out throughout the day. But I really love my little rainbow pens. I love this. I don't have my reflections and stuff. I gotta go grab my flagship real quick, and then we'll talk hobby stuff. Okay, it was actually in my tote bag. Livy has a weekend rehearsal, so I ended up packing this the last few weekends. I packed this, and then I can fill out my reflections at that time. I actually was working on this chevron blanket. It is a rainbow chevron blanket, so this is the repeating pattern that I keep doing, and I really like that. I'm almost done with that. And I also started making friendship bracelets. I'm gonna show Livy how to do this today. So I made some like sample ones to show her. I'm gonna wear this one because it's all rainbowy and I love it. So here we go. I ended up packing one of the mild liners. I was feeling yellow, and then just a Sharpie S gel pen. And then let's get to our week. Like I said, I didn't write out my daily wins. This was last week. Still need to just highlight it. And then moving into the next month, I wrote out my reflection questions and have not filled out this. But one of my things I want to get accomplished this week is doing some hobby time. It can be scrapbooking, it can be yarn, it can be, I guess, embroidery floss, bracelet making, it can be playing my video games. I just want to make sure I'm squeezing in some for me time because I'm home with the kids most of the summer. Like, they'll have activities and stuff, but it's mostly just me at home with the kids, and I want to make sure I'm having some like my own downtime, enjoyment time, kind of like self-care basically. But here is this one, and I'm not going to copy the habits, or maybe I will at the end of the week, but I put them in here, so it's going to be the same habits. So let's see, I do need to write my weekly actions. There are a couple things on here that need to get done. I wrote make TV list. We're gonna have somebody come hang up some new TVs for us. Johnny picked up one for the workout room, which I'm really excited about. So that's gonna be on this list. And that involves, we have some outlets we wanna move as well. So it'll be on this list. So that's gonna be there. And then I'm gonna say daily hobby time. It could be whatever I wanna do. Just know I'm getting some time to myself to do something that's just fun, like doesn't necessarily have any productivity value. Nothing's gonna get accomplished with it. It's not something that I'm gonna post on this channel, so it's not even like to make a video. It's just strictly time for me to get in some fun time. And then same old things. So for the photo a day, I haven't really kept up with it very well during the month of May. It was a really busy month. School's out now. I've been catching up slowly, like adding a couple extras each day, but I'm way behind on that as far as May goes. I got all the way done through April and then just like hit a wall with all the end of school stuff. So I will finish working on that. Hopefully this week I'll get all the way caught up with that. So Livy decided she wants allowance, so I put that on here as well. We were working on getting her some chores that she does regularly, and she helps out. She's already like a really good helper with everything, but we gave her some dedicated chores, so that's been fun. And over here, daily Stoic. And then I think that's it. I mean, puppy training is a thing. He's getting neutered today, so he's going to be in puppy recovery this week, so I'm not going to put anything down there for that. And then as far as like doing videos and stuff, I'm just on 3 videos per week, and I'm gonna probably have to strive to actually hit that now because the kids, Libby's home the whole time. Stella's in preschool a couple of days a week, but there's no like completely kid-free time. So that's gonna be a stretch, like trying to stick to my 3 videos per week, and I'll probably take some sort of break during the summer as well. I usually take the whole month of June off, but I'm not going to do that this time. Maybe a couple of weeks off. And that's it as far as this goes. Set that aside. Now let's talk friendship bracelets. So we had ended up getting a few different kinds of friendship bracelet making things, and they all just kind of stunk. They were just not very good. They didn't include very nice embroidery floss. They included like very silky, thicker things that just did not hold up. But I went ahead and I'm like, screw it. These are the ones that are like really good. I know how to make these kind. I can do a couple different like patterns and stuff. I know how to do this kind. And so I thought I'm just going to teach her like the old school way. We don't need any fancy contraptions. We just need a clipboard or something to hold it and then just make them. So these ones are just, you know, knotting repeatedly. You can see down at the bottom. You just take this one and knot it across, and then take the next one, knot it across. Super easy and super basic. And then this one you just keep knotting and then you can switch colors whenever you want. And I really like it. So I ended up needing embroidery floss for this. I'm going to show you guys what I ended up picking up. This is from Amazon. It was just a really nice, big, organized thing of embroidery floss. So I've got tons of colors now that she can pick from. They're already on the little spools. I've got some hair in there because I was already playing around with this. But I really, really love this. It's not organized in any sort of like color order, so I might end up rainbow ordering these, but I'm super excited to teach her how to do this. She's playing slime right now, but when she's done with that, I'm going to show her how to do this. And this is going to be one of our like summer mommy and daughter things. We also diamond paint together. That's another thing we like, but she's a crafty kid and she's got all sorts of crafty stuff. And I thought this would be a great thing to show her. She's 8, so I feel like this is something she probably could easily figure out as soon as I show her like the repeating pattern. I think she'll do really well with this. So that's going to be one of our summer fun things. I wanted to show you guys this box. I remember being a kid and making these and like having to go to like Michael's or Joann or wherever crafty place you go, and you're getting embroidery floss like this and buying your own spools and having to wind them all yourself. So these are from a different kit that we got that also she didn't really like. But yeah, we're just going old school. I just bought the embroidery floss so we can make them ourselves, and I was super excited about that big pack, so I'll link to that down below for you guys. I'm just clipping it to a clipboard. This is another one of the bracelet maker things that we got, and yeah, like it's not gonna hold anything, right? It's so weird. So it's just a fail. I did end up ordering one that actually will hold your strings down at the bottom, but then again, like you move so many times that I don't know that it's gonna be worth it to have the little peg holder thingamabobs. But that's really all it is I'm just going to show her how to make these, and I might end up with a bunch of them depending on how many she makes. It'll be fun. So this is just like the leftover string from this that we're going to do as her little test run when I show her how to work it. So I'm excited about this. Just a mom-daughter thing that we can work on. I've got one last thing to mention, and then that's it. I actually pulled out this 8x10 softbound. It's Flora, and it's beautiful. I used this just as a monthly calendar all last year. There's what our like monthly calendar will look like. We'll have different stuff on there, but that's what January 2022 looked like. But I have all of these hourly ones completely blank, so I repurposed it. I just covered up some of the ones for June, and I'm using this for June as far as like my hourly time blocking looking thing, but I'll still have a running to-do list with this. So I'm going to be trying this out, and I feel like it's going to be something I can easily stick with as far as like writing out what happens when. I really like seeing the hourly schedule, and I still have the same one I've been working on, just adding things to the summer schedule. Let's see if I can find a week that's blank. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I've just filled out all of the summer stuff on these pages. Like, I guess, especially like most of the stuff is done, but I went ahead and put birthdays in. Let's see, October. This is next October, 2024. Like, I've got birthdays. I about died when I wrote this in. Stella turns 5. Her next birthday will be 4, and then this is October 2024. She'll turn 5. So I went ahead and wrote in like anything, and then I can use this as my dashboard type of thing where it's open. I see everybody's schedule, where everybody's going to be from day to day, and it's easy to just glance at the week. So I'll end up using this in some capacity like that, but I don't know how much I'm going to use it on a day-to-day basis, because it won't be like a to-do list type thing. It'll be like an hourly schedule. So I might do some time blocking, like this is going to be my filming time, this is going to be whatever else time I need, but it's not going to be my to-do list. So I feel like that would be a really good one to combine with this or a grid style weekly layout that I can just use as chicken scratch to-do listing. But that's my thought moving forward, is I will have some sort of time blocking hourly schedule starting in June, which starts this Thursday. So I'll start using that. I actually have this week actually all time blocked. Yeah, so there, I'll just go ahead and show it. It's no big deal. I just repurposed some June days. I covered up the months on these, but I just put numbers at the top. I've got our little schedule going on as far as like who needs to be where and when. It's all on here as far as that goes. So I really, really like this time blocking, and I also have the girls color coded. We've got pink for Stella, gray for me and everything else, and then the aqua color for Livy. So you can see what it looks like. That's what every week's gonna look like, week to week, whatever schedules we have going on. But there you go. That's what I'm gonna start using as just my everyday, like keeping all of my stuff together, because our summer especially feels way more busy than like school stuff, because school, it's the same routine every week. Every Monday's the same, every Tuesday's the same, on and on. But in the summer camps change, different vacation days change. Her preschool schedule will change here and there too, depending on what holidays or vacation weeks we have. The dance schedule changes midway through the summer. So it's like a lot of different things change, and it's a lot more of me being involved, whereas like Livy goes to school and then I pick her up. And that's it. Like this is, I have to drop her off, pick her up, drop her off, pick her up, drop her off, pick her up, things like that. So it's a lot more involved as far as like logistics and stuff. But I love this one. I wish they kept Flora forever. I just love the Flora pattern, and especially with the pink background, it's gorgeous. So I love having this one out and being able to use it for the month of June. It's already set up all the way through June, so I'm ready to go. And that's finally it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me along. I also have coupon codes and new customer coupons and things down below in the description box. I've got affiliate links, so if you use any of the links down in the description box, I do get some credit for that. So I really appreciate if you guys use those links. It really helps me out on this channel. And that is it. So happy planning. Hope your summer's off to a great start, and I will catch you next time.